92.7 WOBM. Shawn Michaels with you, and joining me right now is the author of Pretty Sick, the beauty guide for women with cancer. Caitlin Kiernan joins us to talk about this book and project. And Caitlin, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
One of the things that we hear about when women are dealing with cancer is just dealing with trying to get back to some sort of normalcy, I guess. And one of those things is feeling good about yourself, despite maybe having to go through treatments and things like that. So I guess, is that the basis of where the book came from?
It is. That's exactly right.
It is a tough thing when, women have to deal with cancer and want to feel good and want to, go out and just be normal. I mean, I don't want that to sound wrong, but I think that's a good way of putting it. They want to just feel themselves, right?
Totally. I mean, listen, we've come so far with cancer treatment. It used to be that you had to hibernate at home, so it didn't really matter what you looked like in the privacy of your own home as you recovered. Cancer treatment is so advanced now that you can go about your normal life. Like, I was working 12 to 14-hour days. I was working out. I was meeting my friends for lunch. So you can really go about your normal life. So it puts more pressure on women to want to look and feel like themselves.
So now the book is a guide. The book is a resource of different types of things that you can do to, create your best you despite, battling, cancer. And I guess cancers of any kind and so forth. And that's sort of what it is, right? A nice little guide to different types of treatments, different parts, whether you're talking about the face, whether you're talking about hair, eyebrows. You kind of go through each part, step by step.
So I sort of dress how physically on the outside you are affected by treatments and the little things that you can do to ease or offset some of those harsh side effects.
Yeah.
There's certain things like hair loss that you're not going to be able to change that reality. But you can have great tips to help you shop for an amazing wig. You can learn how to care for your scalp when it's sensitive and cold. Little things like that just help make your quality of life better during cancer.
Part of the book, when you're looking at it, it says how to look your best when you feel your worst. That's not an easy thing for women, is it? When you feel your worst, to try to look your best.
Yeah, no, it's tough. I mean, when I was going through cancer treatment, there were days I woke up, I didn't want to get out of bed, but I had to pay my rent and pay for my car, so I had to go to work. And on the days that I could resemble a hint of my normal self, I could power through those days. So as a society, we've become a little bit more open. Well, we're very open about talking about cancer. It used to be a very hush-hush topic.
Yeah, that's
so
what I mean.
I think both of those things make it easier on a woman. And that is a great thing. Let's be honest. I mean, I'll take my silver linings wherever I can get them. So, yeah, I mean, and I think that that's great for women. And I think that there's a lot of people out there that will say, oh, I don't know, you should be focused on your health. I don't know about you thinking about your eyebrows. But that's just not reality anymore. Women have to go about their normal lives because of just some of the responsibilities they have. And one of the women that I interviewed in the book was like, I don't want to look pretty for me. I need to look like myself for my young children who don't know the horrible reality of what's happening. I got to keep my home life together. So, to me, I say this book is not so much about looking pretty as it is about feeling empowered and to have the information that you need to care for yourself during cancer treatment.
Excellent. Well, it's a fabulous step-by-step guide to all kinds of different tips, everything from hair to nails to eyebrows, you name it, including skin care, during radiation and chemotherapy and such. So it is called Pretty Sick, the beauty guide for women with cancer. Caitlin Kiernan. Now, you can go to your website, CaitlinKiernan.com. You can also find Pretty Sick book on Facebook, and I guess Amazon, Barnes & Noble, it's pretty much everywhere, correct?
Yeah, it became a #1 release on Amazon this week.
Excellent.
One day after its launch, so yeah.
Very good. You're going to help a lot of people with this. We thank you for taking time with us. We appreciate you taking time to share this with us, and we're going to share this with listeners in our audience as well.
Thanks so much, Sean. Thanks for having me on. It's been a pleasure.
All right. Take care. There she is, Caitlin Kiernan. And, it's a fantastic book. It's called Pretty Sick, The Beauty Guide for Women with Cancer, as we take care of each other during National Breast Cancer Awareness Month with WOBM.